Welcome back to Practical AutoCAD and Inventor. In this video, we'll be adding a lookup table to a dynamic block in AutoCAD, giving you flexibility with how you interact with your blocks. Let's get started. Let's begin with an examination of how this dynamic block is set up. It's a dynamic block that has the insertion point right here on the back, and then down here on the bottom it has a linear grip that allows me to change the length of the block. If I want to change this so that instead of having this linear grip, I have a lookup table that displays all of the different sizes, I can do that. So let's get started on making that change. The first thing I'm going to do is to go to the Insert tab in AutoCAD, and then to the Block Definition panel, and I'm going to choose the Block Editor. Then I want to choose the block that I need to modify from this list and choose OK. It'll bring me to the block editor where you can see that I've got my geometry shown here, I've got my linear parameter that has that linear grip, and I have my stretch action which allows me to make the changes. The first thing that I want to do is I want to actually get rid of this linear grip right here, because if I have the linear grip and I have the lookup table, it gives my user two ways of doing the same action, which can be confusing to your users. So if you want to use a lookup table, I suggest you get rid of this linear grip right here. There's two ways of doing that. The first way is to select your linear parameter, use the Change Properties tool palette, and change the number of grips on that linear parameter to 0. Okay, so if I do that here, you'll notice that that linear grip is gone. Okay, otherwise, I'll undo that real quick. The other and probably a little bit easier way is just to come right up and pick the tip of that linear grip and then hit the delete key. It gets rid of that grip, but it does not get rid of your linear parameter. You need to make sure that you keep that linear parameter in place. Now that that's done, we want to add our lookup parameter. So on my authoring tool palette, make sure I'm on the parameters tab here. I'm going to go to lookup. Now before I put this down, I want to add a description. Anytime you put a parameter into a dynamic block, it's good to add a description. That way your user will know what that grip is going to do. They won't have to guess by experimenting with it. So I'm going to type D on the command line, and then I'm going to give it a brief description just telling the user what it does, which is set the length of the bench. When I'm happy with that, press enter. If I want to give it a label, I can, so I'll say, okay, I'll just call it length. Doesn't matter what you call it. You don't have to give it a name at all if you don't want to. And now I can put it wherever I want. Now, as far as me, when I put a parameter like this, I don't like to put it on the block, because if I put it on the block somewhere, it's going to obscure my geometry as I'm trying to modify it, which can be frustrating. I'm not going to put this one above the block because, again, it's going to be a drop down, and that drop down may obscure this block. So I'm going to put it down here just below the block, someplace that I can tell that it's actually associated with this object, but it's not necessarily on the object, so I'll just put it right there. And you'll see now that I have my length parameter, which is my lookup parameter. It has that little yellow badge, which tells me that this parameter has not yet been associated with an action. So the next step now is to go back to your tool palette and choose the Actions tab, and we want to add the lookup action. When I choose lookup action, it asks me to select the parameter, which in this case is going to be that linear parameter we just added. And then it brings me to the property lookup table. What I want to do is I want to add the property, which will be this length, this linear parameter. That's the one that controls the length of the bench. I'll choose OK. And you'll notice now that it has bench length, and then it's got no numbers in here. So what I want to do here now is just click in that box right there and add my lengths. In this case, this bench will have 4 different sizes: 48 inches, 52 inches, let's see, 48, 54, 60, and 66. And you can type in 4 feet, you can type in whatever you want. I'm just going to type in 48 enter. Notice it puts the number in there, and then 54, enter, 60, enter, and 66, enter. So now these are the lengths that this possibly could be changed to. What I need to do now is I need to add lookup properties over here. So I could add the same thing in, or I could call it something different. So I could say like 4 feet, 4 feet dash 0 inches. That way it's more of an architectural number. 54 would be 4 feet dash 6 inches. Oops. Inches. Click on the next line. 4 feet dash 6 inches. Okay. Click on the next line here. This one is 5 feet 0. And then this one is 5 feet 6. And when I choose OK, notice that the little icon goes away, the badge goes away, telling me that it's been associated with an action. And if I wanted to, I could go to the test block and check it out. So I'll say test this block. When I select the block, notice that there's no parameter here now giving me the option to stretch it, but instead I have this lookup chart here that tells me that I can set the length of the block. When I drop it down, it's at 4 feet now. I could make it 4 feet 6, 5 feet, or 5 feet 6. So that's how you're going to do it. Now, the numbers that you put in there don't have to match the actual numbers that you have. I'm going to press escape. I'm going to get out of the test block here. And I want to change this. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to choose display the lookup table. And notice now I've got 48, 54, 60, and 66. And I have the equivalent numbers over here, but it doesn't have to be the same. I could call this one small. And then the next one could be something like medium. And then this one could be large. And then finally this one would be extra large. And say OK. So again, just giving you flexibility on how you display it. It could be model numbers, it could be anything you want. In this case, I'm going to choose close the block editor, save the changes, and now I've successfully changed that so that I have the ability to say I want small, medium, large, or extra large dynamic block. So that's how you're going to add that lookup table. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.